Are you ready to become a star? Because that is what we are doing today. What happens when a river becomes too strong? Once upon a time, there was a beautiful flowing river that existed. The river was nourishing all the lands, from the farmland to the mountains to the valleys. Different animals would come and drink from that. There would be deer, there would be eagles, there would even be bears. Sometimes children would go to that river and they would scoop the water and they would sip it and they would say, Allahu Akbar. I've never tasted such sweet water. Hearing all of this, the river became arrogant. It thought to itself, I am the best river in the whole world. Now I know you're thinking, brother, mean rivers can't talk. I get it, but just stick with me. The river said, I am the best river in the whole world. My water is more splendid and sweet than honey. I am able to traverse the lands and find myself in interesting places, and it did. That river would go next to gardens of red, yellow, and orange. It would go on top of mountains, the type of places that man can't even go. And it would go into valleys, and it would nourish the world. But the arrogance of this river led to its downfall. A time came when the river said, I am going to go where no river has gone before. The animal says, where is the place that no river has gone before? Are you going to Mars? It said, no, I'm not going to Mars. I am going to the desert. What? Yes, the desert. Now a desert, of course, is a place that is arid, dry, drenched with the sun and heat. Water can't survive there, but this arrogant river thought it would try. It began to enter into the desert. And at first it was happy and it was giddy, thinking to itself, look at what I have done. I told you I'm the best river. I told you I am strong. Until the ground began to speak. You see, the ground in a desert is thirsty. And its thirst is unlike the thirst that anyone has ever seen before. It is waiting for water. So the earth began to gulp, taking sips as the water in the river began to evaporate. The river began looking and seeing itself disappearing into the ground and thinking, Allahu Akbar, what have I done? Oh my goodness, what am I doing? And with its last breath, the river uttered words. Words that the world will never forget. I wish I wasn't arrogant. Now, here's the thing. You might be wondering, Brother Amin, why in the world are you telling us this story about a river that talks and talking about arrogance? Well, that river can sometimes be like us. When we are beautiful, and we are smart, and we are strong, sometimes we make the same mistake that the river did. We become arrogant. Our Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be on him, warns us. He says that when a man or a woman, when a person is arrogant, Allah humbles them. But when someone is humble, when they remember that everything that we have comes from Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala turns them into stars. Allah elevates them. And that is why today we are making stars together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and I even see some rivers and some oceans. No, I'm just kidding. There's no rivers and oceans. I mean, it might. Anyway, okay. Welcome to today's program. Now look, on Saturdays we laugh, we giggle, but most importantly, we build a relationship with our Creator. In the Muslim Treehouse, we challenged many of you to do a couple of different projects. One of them was to create a 3D star. Another one was to create a spin drum. Okay, and so today we are going to be watching some of the submissions that you have made, and we will be awarding two of you with a special prize, the likes of which, Allahu Akbar! No, Jake. We're giving millions and millions! I'm joking, we're not giving millions. We're giving posters, okay? Posters to the two winners. We may be joined by a special guest, and along the way, we're gonna have a ton of fun. Let's mosey on over to the laboratory. Welcome to the laboratory. Now, this entire summer, we have been doing the Summer Quran Camp, where we've been learning about the Quran, and specifically Surah Luqman, where he gives wonderful advice to his son. Among them, Luqman tells his son, do not point your nose up at the sky, and don't walk arrogantly, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't like people who are arrogant. So, we challenged many of you to create 3D stars. Many of you participated, but among them there were 5 that were brilliant. Today we're going to be watching those 5, and we'll be ranking them 3, 2, and 1. If you're ready, let's take a look. Let's go!
Assalamu alaikum, this is Sumayya from Jefferson City, and today I'm going to be making the 3D star with my trusted assistant, Taigi.
Taigi?
Let's get started on this star. So first, I already started the templates, so this is it so far. And now, folding. And now for the punch a hole, and then we'll be ready to hang it up. This is the finished star, spitting wildly, hanging from my fan in my bedroom. Assalamu alaikum.
Allahu Akbar. That's my favorite one so far. Did you see how cute Taigi was? I was worried though because Taigi was pretty realistic. He was moving around and I was like, please don't put your fingers close to it because if you do, maybe Taigi would bite. I don't know. But it was done with precision. By the way, a lot of people like me, your bedroom is a little bit boring, right? It could use a little bit of color, a little bit of decoration, and sometimes posters and things can be expensive. So creating your own DIY star brings it to life. And that is what our little lady did in that video. Not to mention, she picked a good color. It would have been interesting if there might have been a little bit of decoration that she was adding to it, right? So if you added a little bit of color to it, that could have taken it to another level. But that video was insane. She is my top performer so far.
Assalamu alaikum, Noor kids. My name is Maryam.
And my name is Abd Rehman.
And I'm 6 years old.
And I'm 8 years old.
Today we made a star. 2 3D stars actually. And it got something that joins it.
I think my stars are better than Hassan. This one, I tried it out and I went past the no cut zone, which was not good. But it turned out okay. And then this star was the orange one, and it was definitely better than Hassan's. Because everyone knows orange is the best color in the world. Right?
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow I feel like I need to drink some water. Jacob, you have some water? Some fish and some chips? Hey, mate. No? I fancy some football. Sorry. Because they had these beautiful accents. I'll be honest, I don't know why, but like when I hear that accent, it makes my heart happy, and I wish I had an accent like that. The only accent we have is from Minnesota. In Minnesota, people can talk like this, and I'm actually pretty good at it because like this is how I grew up, right? So this is how we used to talk. Sure, you know, I would love to have a hot potato hot dish, you know, them Vikings on the television. Okay, we're gonna go to the lake, gonna go put some pie in the oven, okay, and go to the neighbor, okay, we'll talk to the neighbor, gonna give them a high five, and then see if them twins of ours will win a game. They did a good job. They didn't just create one star, they created two, and they attached them together, and they picked different colors. So when you think about it, I never even thought about this idea of attaching the stars together. I imagine if you put them outside and like the wind was like moving them, it'd look pretty beautiful. I will say, because our first princess, she had Taigi in the program and it just was like this funny twist, I'm gonna let her stay in position number 1. I'm going to put the last submission in my second place spot. All right, very good. Let's watch the next one.
Assalamu alaikum, Noor kids. I was staying on holidays and this was how it starts. My name is Amin. This was my first attempt. I folded it from the wrong side. And this is my second attempt.
I'm so pleased with that young man. For so many reasons. He said his name, it sounded like Amin. That's one thing that pleased me because it's a good name. It's the title of our Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be on him. One of the reasons why that boy pleased me is because he had glasses, also like me, which helps with vision. But most importantly, that young man showcases one of the lessons that we teach in the Muslim Treehouse often. When you fall, get back up. Lots of times when you try things, like for example, a hands-on activity that you've never done, especially if you're not an arts and craftsy kind of a person, it may not turn out right the first time. When that young man did the first one, it would have been easy for him to throw his arms up and quit and say, "This is it! I can't do this! I'm done!" But he did not. He did not! He kept fighting! He picked his scissors back up! He found the lines, and he made another star. This young man showcases what it means to never give up, to persevere through challenge. So today, we celebrate him. Young man, you did a great job. Congratulations on your good work. I am going to put you into third place.
Assalamu alaikum, Noor kids. My name is Ayla and I am 9 years old. My name is Asad and I'm 6 years old. Today we would like to show you our 3D stars. This is my star and it is a purple star with a gold string. Mine's pink and it has a gold string.
Whoa. Pause, Jake, pause it.
Noor.
Did she say purple with a gold string?
Purple star with a gold string.
When you pick colors, lots of times people try to pick nice colors. They say, hey, you know, brother Amin, I like nice colors, you know. But then when you get to color combinations, there's some that are better than the rest. Purple and gold is at the top. You might wonder why. I mean, what is so special about purple and gold? Because that is the color combination of the Minnesota Vikings! The best team in the known universe! Holy cannoli! How did you know that? There's a second thing that was awesome about that video. They left a mystery. Now some of you guys might be wondering, Brother Amin, how did they leave a mystery? What was mysterious about it? When they started the video, they said that they created
3D stars.
Is the third star invisible? Did they eat the third star? These are important questions that we don't know the answers to. For that reason, I am going to give these girls are now in number 1 place. Yeah, I think that's right.
So you can see my 3D star up there hanging with Pakistani flag. Because Yes, it's 14 August. Happy Independence Day to all. Assalamu alaikum.
Allahu Akbar. That young man did a good job. And you know what? He always does a good job. Here's what a lot of people don't know. Pakistan and India just celebrated their Independence Day not too long ago. And it's a special day because for people who are Pakistani and people who are Indian, this is a day to celebrate, to think about the future, to think about how to make the world a better place. And of course, it is a day when people remember how much better Pakistan is than India. I'm joking. If you're from India, please don't throw tomatoes at the screen. But that was really good. The other thing I liked about what that young boy did is he not only did the stars, but also he created an unbelievable spring. I will tell you this, it would be, I think the fact that these young women had 2 stars and the fact that those stars were purple and gold and that there was a secret in, I'm gonna give them the pole position, but we will give him the 2nd place. With that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for this week's first winner. Ding, 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 ding! Young lady, please ask your parents to contact us, and you are the new owner of a limited edition Noor Kids poster that we'll be sending your way. All right, with that said, oh my goodness, look at the time. I'll be back in just a second. Arey! Huh, hello? Hello? Lagta hai line cut gaya? What is going on here? I will say it is not very nice. I was in the middle of something, okay, very important. I was on the phone, and then you just interrupted and then changed everything, brought it in. So what is it that we are watching here?
Assalamualaikum Noor kids. My name is Asad, and today Anaya and me made this spin drum. And now we're gonna make some noise. And let me tell you how we made it. We used stickers, stars, and then we also used these stick jewels. And then on the other side we used colored paper. And I hope you like this. Assalamualaikum Noor kids.
I don't just like it, I love it. I'm in love. I did not think that at my age I would love like this, but this was so good, okay? Because let me tell you, creating this spin drum is not easy. I know it is tough, okay? So difficult, especially for a young boy to do it so nicely. The colors were so nice. Then he picked the stars, okay? And it worked, okay? Because sometimes you worry if somebody does the spinning, then it can fall apart. It just breaks, okay? Because maybe the glue wasn't on correctly, so on and so forth. This boy, mashallah, did a good job. I'm going to give him number 1.
Assalamu alaikum Noor kids. So my name is Maryam from Virginia, and I'm going to show you how my spin drum works. I took tape and I put in the glitter, star glitter, on the tape, and then I dipped it in the tape, and then I put it on my spin drum. Okay, let me show you how it works now. Assalamu alaikum Noor kids.
Mashallah, Maryam, it was so cutie. You know, glitter is so nice. I think if you add glitter to almost anything, it will look nice. Some people put glitter on their phone, it looks good. Some people could put glitter on their shirt. For girls, I think it looks good. My wife sometimes, she says put glitter into the biryani. I don't think that is so good, but most things are pretty good. Now, I will tell you, I think you did a good job in that. The spin drum looked very nice. I think that the glitter was a good addition, and I think that your explanation was also very good. I'm going to put you in the number 2 position. Okay, Let's see
Hello,
number
kid.
3.
My name is Layla from Georgia, and this is my spin drum. I didn't have all the materials that you needed to make this, so I used what I had. I used cardboard instead of cardstock or a cereal box, and I used a pencil instead of a skewer. I hope you like it.
That is so good, mashallah, shabash. Very good. You know, in life we need to be a resourceful. Resourceful means what? It means that we have lots of resources. No, that is not actually what it means. Resourceful means we do with what we have. When life gives you lemons, you make lemon chai. Or lemonade. Sorry, lemonade, not lemon chai, lemonade. Similarly, this young person, they did not have all the materials. And instead of saying, oh no, I cannot do it, nahi, I don't have the material, no. They didn't do that. They said, this is what I have and this is what I'm going to create. I'm very proud of you. You did such a good job, mashallah. I'm putting you right now in number 1. Okay, next one.
Assalamu alaikum. I made my spin drum from Noor Kids. On the first side, I made a little emoji giving a flying kiss. On the second side, I made 4 hearts on the top, another 4 hearts on the bottom, and then a stripe. Thank you, Noor Kids.
Allahu Akbar. I think that one was perfect. You know, perfect means everything done exactly the way it is supposed to be. I heard her do it. It made a loud sound. It looked very pretty. She did a good job explaining it. I mean, you cannot ask for a better spin drum. That is like from the movies. Spin drum from the movies. Now, I will say this. I think that our friend who was resourceful, I like that one kind of, because that one, you know, they had to do something thoda sa extra, okay? So I'm giving her 3rd place. Now, what about the last one? Let's see the last one.
Assalamu alaikum, Noor Kids. My name is Mohammad. I am from Canada. I already made these, and this one is here Palestine, and this one is Amin and Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm done gluing my artwork on the first side. Now let's move on to the next one. Since I don't have the hole punching machine, I'm gonna use this pin to make holes. Okay. I don't have beads, so I'm going to use these bolts instead of beads. I'm gonna tie it through these. I do not have skewers. I'm gonna use a chopstick, and I love eating sushi with this. I'm going to sandwich my string up. Now it's turning out to be better, so it's time to stick this side on. Okay, now it looks perfect. I'm gonna try to test it. It sounds super expialidociously awesome. That's all from my side. Allah Hafiz, Noor Kids.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. It is too good. Jake, I don't like it. It's too good. I don't, when something is, oh my goodness. It is too good. It is too good. I cannot think it could be so good. It is too good. I don't, I have a heart condition. And when something is too good, sometimes it's, you know, I just don't know what to say. I think I'm getting kind of emotional because he did everything so nice. The art was good. And then the cuts were so good. And he followed the directions, but he was also resourceful. So I think I have no other decision but to allow this young boy, this young, handsome boy, to be number one! Okay, now you might be wondering, why is he crying? I don't know. Sometimes when I get emotional, I cry. I don't know. I just do it. I sometimes like to shout. I sometimes like to snap my fingers. Oh my. What in the world just happened? Oh, are we still recording? Sorry guys, I don't know what I missed, but hey, I do want to tell you this. It has been such a treat to have all of you in class every Thursday and every Saturday. The truth is, when I was a kid, I really wish that I had the Muslim Treehouse. Why? Because in the Muslim Treehouse, not only do we learn about Islam, but we have fun. And if you've made it this far, I think that you would enjoy the Muslim Treehouse too if you're not a part of it. The best part is we've made it accessible so that way every single family across the world can join our community. So join us in the Muslim Treehouse. As we're starting the new school year, we've got a bunch of things going on and we'd love for your family to participate so that way you can benefit too. The website is noorkids.com and inshallah, we'll see your contributions in our next video. Assalamu alaikum everyone.